Watson going for the home run. And it's incomplete, intended as this game moves on. On the ground here on second down, Wayne Gallman looking for room, and he's tackled by Howard. Downs as a defense, #2 in the nation. Here's the pressure. Watson over the middle. Incomplete. He wanted the former walk-on Hunter 10. Wayne Gallman looking for room, and he is corralled at the 12-yard line.
Going inside, watch for that tonight.
Empty set. Watson's pass is complete.
And Harold Landry, watch for him to be an impact.
There's Scott. They love him on those bubble screens, but Cameron Moore read tackle in space by Moore. The tight end legged in motion. Watson hands it off. Here's Gallman, no room. Stephen Daniels on this. Watson downfield on third down, intercepted. Justin Simmons with the pick, takes it inside the 20-yard line. And if Boston College is going to have a chance tonight, on first down, the give is to Gallman, and he picked. Scott in motion. Watson steps up, has time, going downfield. Incomplete, intended for Sharon Peake.
Ball, because he's done a much better job of making those types of completions.
Watson under pressure. He'll try to improvise, nowhere to go, and he's sacked back at the 25. It's Steveston 10. Watson to Scott. Makes a move across midfield, stiff arm, gets a block from Gallman. Scott still on his feet and finally shoved out inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 50. Here's Gallman, and he is stopped in his tracks by that brick wall. Watson underneath Jordan Leggett, the tight end. He's become more and more
aggressive, and that's why he's starting to perform better.
3rd and goal. Watson off play action. Rolling to his right, has a lane, and Watson waltzes in for the score. From the 10, Brooks on first down, slips a couple of tackles, has some room, he's across the 20, and takes it to the 31-yard line. You said we'd all be working for Zach Brooks one day.
I don't doubt it.
Brooks out of the backfield, using the stiff arm, and finally brought down at the 41 backfield.
And according to the coaches, he's as healthy as he's ever been.
Watson again going for the deep ball. It's tipped and caught. The freshman Dion. That was a 30-yard gain. Watson on the keeper. Fakes the pass. And that little fake pass there probably bought
John Johnson.
The coaches told us because of Watson, they set a record for most times wow was said on the headset last year. Here's the throwback, and it's incomplete, intended for Brooks. Connors. Watson looking near sideline. Intended receiver was Scott. Filet. Clemson ball at the 20. Screen pass. And BC so good at defending that. There's Simmons again. Watson fires, and that's caught by Sharon Peake for a gain of 8. 4 for 4, 8 of 10 since. There's the screen. Scott again. Has some room along the edge and finally run out at the 40. Talk about Clemson. He used the word about a half dozen times yesterday.
That he did.
Watson will keep it. And tripped up at the 30-yard line. More effective with his feet in that game. Blitz. Watson hits his receiver on a quick slant. That's Jermon Hopper. And the Clemson Tigers like to go quickly off of big plays. It is to Brooks, and he is swarmed back at the 40, no gain.
Florida State's offense.
Pocket holds. Watson has his running back Gallman. 4-man rush. Watson going long. Incomplete. He wanted Hunter Renfro, and now a flag at the 44 of BC. Watson rolls to his right, steps up, throws, and that is going to be
at it.
Gallman, not much room, maybe a yard. They go back to Scott, his 6th catch, and he zigzags his way to the 25.
His accuracy down deep.
Gallman now split wide. 5-man rush, another slant, and the catch is made a little shy of the first down marker.
4th down.
Now we'll go from the shotgun. Watson will throw it. He's got Brooks. Touchdown, Clemson. What a call.
Wow. Offensive coordinators, Jeff Scott and Tony Elliott. Perfect play call in that situation. You get Watson on the move like they've been doing here in the second.
A couple of early troubles have had their way with this top-ranked BC defense. Watson will run on 1st down. He's down. Watson underneath. He's got Renfro. And Renfro to the... He transforms.
That's a great analogy there.
There's the blitz. Watson ran into his own man. Still on his feet. And throws it away. 21. Watson under pressure, and he's sacked by Mehdi out today. BC has allowed opponents to convert just 19% of the time. Watson under pressure, he was hit as he threw it, and it's incomplete. 6%, and Clemson a heavy favorite when they play Florida State next month here in Death Valley. Watson downfield, incomplete. Travion, pardon me, the left guard. Watson chased. And there's that ability to improvise. He gets
here.
Watson underneath. Jermon Hopper with a nice gain. Watson will call his own number into the secondary, and he's got another 1st down. Leggett, the tight end. Watson with time, another deep ball, this time for Scott. Incomplete. The deep ball, short and medium yardage. There's the blitz by BC. Another deep ball. Contact.
It's 3rd down.
Another blitz by BC. Watson hit. His pass intercepted. Stephen Daniels, the middle linebacker, drags a couple of Clemson players to the 40 of the Tigers.
Wow, just watch the pressure. Here's the running back, tries to pick up the blitz, and he just got ran through by number 28, Matt Milano. The
national affair, and Dabo Sweeney said Spurrier gets all the credit for it.
I don't know about that.
Here's Gallman again with some room. Second level, Wayne Gallman across the 35 to the 37 here. Watson, and a check down.
Wide receivers.
Gallman plunges ahead and has enough for a 1st down.
We think can play.
Watson downfield, deep ball hasn't been there, but Sharon Peak
Was just draped all over him. He goes up and attacks the football.
Screen pass. Here's Brooks. One touchdown catch already, and Moore trips him up. He's been calling for the ball this past week as well.
No doubt.
Watson pumps. On the run. And out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Over to the left hip of Watson. Here's the blitz. Picked up. Underneath pass. And it's intercepted by John Johnson. It popped out of Renfro's hands, and an acrobatic pick.
Moment, and you've got to make those decisions so quick. It's difficult.
Wayne Gallman on first down. And he got a yard, maybe two. And Adazio, rightfully so, has a lot of faith in this defense. That's Gallman again. And he's to the 4.
Needs to be quick.
Watson will throw. Downfield, he wants McLeod. Incomplete. The Clemson sideline wants a flag, and they got one. Scott in motion. And a flag.
False start. Number 9 offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
In the foot right now when they have an opportunity to get off the field.
Watson downfield for Scott, and he comes back to the ball to make the catch. For a $113 for Artavis Scott. Over the middle, nearly intercepted by Yidam. Watson downfield, open receiver, Scott, touchdown Clemson. Alumnus.
Okay. I love high school football.
That's Wayne Gallman getting the call on first. Watson gets rid of it as he goes to the air. That's Renfro, and he's across the 45-yard line. They'll feed Gallman. He's met by Abdesmad, who cancels him back these days.
Yeah, they are. They've won 10 of 11 games when it's been decided by 7 points or fewer, as Gallman with a great pickup, finding creative.
Run for a score. Watson will run for it, and he is going to be stopped about 1.5 yards shy, seconds away from a 6-0 start and another ACC win for the Tigers. Deshaun Watson to throw here on first down, and he's got Travion Thompson, the redshirt freshman, 7th, giving up $140 per game. Gallman smashes across the 25.
Way that he's played here in the second half and for the majority of the season. 3 juniors, so still a relatively young defense for BC.
Edge pressure, Watson hit, and the ball lands incomplete.
This little oomph and push in there, and that's what the official saw and called roughing the passer.
And in a nutshell, what's hurt BC tonight? Plays like that. Third downs.
Up with these young players.
McLeod in motion, so 5 wide. Watson crushed back at the 30-yard line by Matt Milano. Call on the field stands. Under center. Here's Gallman. He's going to be stopped. And a flag.
False start. Number 84 offense. 5-yard penalty.
Teammates respect him, even despite being a sophomore. I think you pull him out of this ball game.
Scott goes in motion. Watson pumps into the end zone. Incomplete.
Who they like to look for in this area.
Watson to Leggett. Touchdown! Well, you called it. They like their big 6'5" junior in the red zone, and he now has a touchdown grab in 4 straight games.
He's got soft hands, but you saw him at the Notre Dame game. I mean, here it is. He had a special touchdown of the run after catch, but here, just one-on-one opportunities, rub routes to get some separation there, and it's hard to get him.
Checks into the game. And on first down, Schuessler will hand it off. Schuessler back to die. And he's going to be spun down in the backfield by 11th ranked Florida State.
That's going to be a fun one to watch for sure.
Incomplete for Travion Thompson. Cameron Moore on the coverage.
The rivals within this conference are easy. But can you do it every week? Because now you have a target on your back. And having gone to a place like Texas, I think this is a team that when it's all said and done, could be one of the 4 teams in the college football playoff.
They're in the ACC, a league that suffers from a perception problem.
And there are only 4 teams that can get in, which is probably means somebody's going to get left out. But this Clemson team, with the way they play defense, the playmakers they have on offense, it just seems like this is a team that's ready to make a national title run.
That was the 3rd stringer, Kelly Bryant. And Dabo Swinney is going to celebrate another win. He showed his team the images and the video from his team celebrating a win against BC back in 08. That was Dabo's first win as the head coach here at Clemson. Technically, he was the interim head coach.
And if
now he's built a program, folks.
True, and if you're wondering if he's going to dance tonight, he says he's been doing that since an assistant. So I believe the whip and nay-nay is coming. No more Clemsoning in a negative connotation. These guys are for real.
14 straight home wins for Clemson. That is a new school record. The Tigers are 6-0, a convincing win against the BC team that came to Death Valley with the #1 defense in the country. Our final score, Clemson 34, BC 17. We'll have more from Clemson, but first to the studio.